This is Mustafa Higazi from Go Line Talk, and today is our last episode in 2020. So today I get to make some predictions, see who I think will be winning the World Cup. Of course, my first predictions are probably going to be not as accurate as how things will be after I see each team play their first game. To me, that makes a lot of difference. I can look at style of play and think who can beat who. So I don't really care about how they did in qualifiers. I really don't care about who's on their team. I really don't care about the games that were right before the World Cup started. Um, so, alright, so let's get started. First, Group A. Group A, I believe Brazil will win that, and Croatia will be second place. In Group B, I'm gonna be alright. Here's a bold prediction: Netherlands to top the group and Spain to get second place. Bolder prediction here in Group C. In Group C, I like Ivory Coast and Japan. And now come Group D. Group D, I would say Italy and Uruguay. And yes, what that means is that England will not be making the second round. At least that's my prediction. In this group here, France, despite Ribéry not being there and quite a few issues they have on the team, but I'll say they will win the group. Second place, Switzerland or Ecuador. I don't think it would be Honduras, but I will go with. That's actually a tough one. I'll go with Ecuador on this one. Group F, I will say Argentina to top the group and Nigeria to get second place. Another important factor that I look at is game order. What do I mean with that? So, if a few years ago, if you remember, the Netherlands were in the same division as Argentina and Ivory Coast, and anyway, everybody was expecting a great game between the Netherlands and Argentina, and they ended up playing the last game. They had won both games, so it was one of the most boring games in the World Cup. Now, order of games I think will make all the difference in this group here, and I believe Germany will be winning this group with a win over Portugal in their first game, and I like Ghana to get second place. They will beat the US on their first game, and after that they'll figure out how to get to the second place, not losing to Portugal. Last group, Belgium. I like Belgium, and in second place my pick would be Russia. They have Fabio Capello coaching them. I like their odds. Alright, so that's what we have in our round of 16. Round of 16, I think Brazil will repeat what they did in the Confederations Cup and beat Spain. Netherlands, Croatia, I will go with the Dutch. Ivory Coast, Uruguay, I will go with Uruguay. Japan to lose against Italy. France, Nigeria, that's a tough one. I will go with France. And Argentina to beat Ecuador. Although, right here, if it came to this, I would give Ecuador a fighting chance, actually. Germany to beat Russia. Belgium, Ghana. That will be a good one, but I like Ghana. Now here comes some bold predictions. If we got to this stage here, and Brazil and Uruguay are playing, I will pick Uruguay. Italy, Netherlands. Yeah, Italy will beat the Netherlands. Argentina and Ghana. I will say this will be the first time ever that an African team will make the semifinal, so I'm going with Ghana on this one. Germany, France. France have some pretty major issues. Germany has a few injury problems, but I'm going to go with Germany on this one. We're going to have a repeat of last World Cup's third place game, but this time around, I believe Luis Suarez and company will be in the final. On the other end, I believe Italy, Pirlo and company, will be making the final. Um, Final between Uruguay and Italy, and should it come to that, I don't expect them to win when they meet in the first round, but I do expect Uruguay to win the final, beat Italy in the final. So that would be my predictions. Have some quite a few bold predictions here. I'm very sure lots of people will think I'm crazy, um, but that could be different. I will probably look at this completely differently after I watch each team's first game. But in the meantime, that's who I'm going with, and that's really it.